It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Brew York Craft Brewery up in York. Wonderful brewery. In fact, this summer, I know I'm standing here in my puffer jacket in my conservatory and it's freezing cold. It's like -2 in this conservatory with the back door open today. But I actually drank with the owners of Brew York Brewery in this very garden in the summer. They come down to visit Craft Republic, the craft brewery bar in Barry, and they come to see us as well. We did a live stream in this very conservatory and it was boiling and we had heat alerts on this very mobile phone that I'm using to record this review. It couldn't have been further from where we are today in terms of temperature. It's got to be today easily the coldest day of the year. My hands are pink with cold. So this is Fairytale of Brew York. It's a gingerbread milk stout at 4.9% ABV in a 440 milliliter can. Looks very, very good. Very, very good. I'm going to get it out into a glass and see what we get. I picked this up in Morrison's. It was part of a £4 for £6, part of their £4 for £6 range of bottles and cans. So beer pouring out, that looks lovely, doesn't it? Pardon me, one finger tan coloured head. Good levels of slow moving carbonation. Jet black beer in the glass. Looks absolutely fantastic. It really does. Looks lovely. So a gingerbread milk stout. So what should we expect? We should expect a little bit of a little bit of lactose, some roasted malt, and of course some gingerbread. I might be able to get all of this beer now in. Here we go, look at that. It's a lovely looking beer. Let's get the aroma. There's no light bleeding through that glass whatsoever. Let's get the aroma. Yeah, that smells really good. Really good. I like lactose in certain styles of beer, certainly stout. I can tolerate lactose in a stout. Call something a milk stout like this, you're going to get it. You're going to get that kind of lactosey, milky aroma. It's part of the beer style. But it's chocolatey and rich as well in the aroma. And you get some bits of sweet gingerbread. Hints, I should say. Hints of sweet gingerbread coming through. Smells really good. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Yeah, it's Christmas, isn't it? It's Christmas, it's that time of year. This works. This really works. Stone the crows. Stone the crows. It's so rich, it's so smooth, it's so creamy. 4.9% ABV. I think that's quite a good ABV for this style of beer. 4.9. It's kind of any lower and I think you would start to be thinking, it's not quite there with the ABV. But 4.9, it's probably, well, you could certainly drink 2 or 3 cans of it, couldn't you, at Christmas time? Carbonation pushes the beer around the inside of the mouth. It starts off by being kind of lactosey and milky, for me anyway. And then you're left with this lovely kind of sweet gingerbread flavour. There's not much bitterness. If I would be slightly critical of the beer, if I could be slightly critical, I would say that I would like a little bit more from the roasted malt. I would like a little bit more chocolate and coffee and caramel from the roasted malt, and a little bit more bitterness. That would probably be my only criticism. But then again, being a milk stout, it's gonna be sweet. It's gonna be leaning towards sweet because it's been brewed with lactose. So me personally, little bit more bitterness just to balance things off. But other than that, it really is a delicious beer. Now, I chose the 4 for 6 in Morrison, so you get, I bought a Blitzen from Black Sheep, and I think I bought 3 cans of this. I think I went with 3 cans of this. I can't remember what other beer was on the shelf. I may have bought another one, but I definitely bought 2 of these. So my wife now doesn't review beer anymore, but she started off with Mrs. Real Ale Guide and then Craft Beer Lady. She doesn't review beer anymore, but she still drinks beer. Especially when I kind of review them and in the evenings and take the beer into her. She'll have a little taste. But I bought a second can of this, and it's just sitting there on my shelf, because I know she'll love it. I know she will love this beer. She doesn't do beer reviews anymore. She doesn't do YouTube anymore. She used to do YouTube quite a lot, but she doesn't do it anymore. But anyway, that's another story. But I reckon once I crack this open for her, she will really, really like this. She'll really, really like this. Just one of those kind of like surprises, like, you know, where you go Friday night, she comes home from work just before Christmas. She's broken up for Christmas. You know, you can see the scene here already, can't you? And I just go, here we are. Here's your Christmas gingerbread milk stout. She'll absolutely love it. I like it. As I said, if I had any criticism whatsoever, it would be that I would like just a little bit of roasted malt bitterness and chocolate and coffee and caramel coming through from the roasted malt. That would be my only criticism. But other than that, it's a fabulous drink. Look at it as I swirl the beer glass around. Look at that. It's looking really good. Really, really good. Good lacing, good head retention, good looking beer, good aroma, fantastic taste. So, it's very small. Fairytale of Brew York takes a warming ginger spin this year. Rich gingerbread, cinnamon spice and heaps of creamy vanilla combined for our annual Christmas stout. Be sure to look out for our other seasonal brews, Nightmare of Brew York, Dreams of Brew York, and Barrel Aged Nightmare of Brew York. Oof, that sounds good. I wonder if it's too late to go on their website and order some of that Barrel Aged Nightmare of Brew York. That would be a I'd like that one. Anyway, let's rate it. I like it. I'm going to give it a 7. I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. It needs a little bit of roasted malt bitterness for me, and a little bit of chocolate and coffee caramel from the roasted malt. A little bit more of a roasted malt presence, is what I'm trying to say. But other than that, 7 out of 10. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.